The champagne flute slipped from my fingers and shattered on the marble floor the instant I heard Derek's voice cut through the ballroom like a blade. "Sarah, darling, come here." He laughed, loud enough for the entire executive circle to hear. "Let me introduce everyone to the little housewife who still thinks spreadsheet is something you do in the bedroom." Laughter rippled around us, sharp, practiced, expensive. My wife's cheeks flushed crimson, but she didn't look at me. She never looked at me anymore. Not really. I stood 3 feet behind her in a rented tuxedo that suddenly felt 2 sizes too small, clutching the invitation I'd found crumpled in her purse 2 weeks ago. The one addressed to Sarah and Guest. The one I wasn't supposed to see. Derek, tall, silver-haired, the kind of handsome that comes with private gyms and personal barbers, draped an arm around her shoulders like he'd done it 1,000 times. "Everyone, this is Sarah's husband. What was your name again, buddy? Mark? Mike." He waved a dismissive hand. "Doesn't matter. He's a stay-at-home type. Lets her bring home the bacon while he... What is it you do again?" "Fold laundry." More laughter. Someone actually snorted. Sarah's fingers tightened around her clutch, knuckles white, but still, she said nothing. She let him car me open in front of 60 people, who decided my worth in 3 seconds flat. I felt the heat crawl up my neck. The old familiar burn of humiliation I hadn't tasted since high school. My mouth open, closed. Words jammed behind my teeth. Because what could I say? That I'd been pretending for 8 months? That I'd sold my first company quietly, signed the papers under a shell corporation, and taken a new CEO job at this very firm under a fake name just to see how deep the rot went? That I'd watched Derek steal credit for my ideas in board meetings I observed through one-way glass? No, not yet. I forced a smile that probably looked like a grimace. "It's Michael," I said quietly, "and I managed just fine." Derek barked another laugh. "Hear that? Manages just fine. Classic." Sarah finally glanced at me then, quick, guilty, pleading. Her eyes shimmered. I knew that look. It was the same one she wore the night she told me she had to work late. Again, the night I found the second phone hidden in her winter coat. The night I started lying too. The room spun a little. I excused myself, mumbling something about the restroom, and fretted to the crowd that parted like I was contagious. In the hallway mirror, I caught my reflection, pale, shaking, eyes too bright. The man staring back looked exactly like what Derek had called me. Small. I leaned against the wall and pulled out my phone. One text. To the board. 3 words. "Do it now." Back in the ballroom. The lights dim for the keynote. Derek took the stage, all teeth and confidence, launching into a speech about vision, loyalty, family. The screen behind him flashed the new company logo, the one I designed at 3 a.m. while Sarah slept in our bed that no longer felt like ours. Then the slide changed. A single photograph filled the wall. Derek and Sarah, wrapped around each other in the back of his Bentley, her blouse half unbuttoned, his hand disappearing under her skirt. Time stamped 3 nights ago. The room went dead silent. Derek's voice faltered. "What the hell?" Another photo. Another. Hotel key cards. Text messages. "Can't wait to feel you again." He suspects nothing. "Soon, baby. Soon." I walked back in then. Slowly. Every eye followed me. Sarah's face had gone the color of ash. Derek spun toward the AV booth, screaming at someone to shut it down. But the system was mine. Every screen in the building was mine. I stepped onto the stage, took the microphone from his frozen hand. "Evening," I said, voice steady now, almost gentle. "For those who don't know me, my name is Michael Harrington, majority shareholder, founder of the shell company that bought this firm 8 months ago. Your new boss." I looked straight at Sarah. Her lips parted, but no sound came. "I came tonight," I continued, "because I wanted to see how far it went. How much you'd both take before someone said stop." Derek tried to speak. I raised a hand. "You're fired. Security's waiting outside. As for the rest of you, clean out anything illegal from your hard drives by morning. We're starting over." I turned to my wife. The woman I'd loved since we were 22. The woman who used to trace hearts on my back when nightmares woke me. The woman who stopped saying, "I love you" 6 months ago and started saying, "I'm proud of you," like it was a consolation prize. "Sarah," I said softly, so only she could hear over the chaos, "the house is yours. The dog, too. I'll send someone for my things." Her knees buckled. Someone caught her. I didn't look to see who. I walked off the stage, past the shattered champagne flute still bleeding gold across the marble, past the faces I would never unsee, and out into the cold night that finally felt like breathing again. Behind me, the ballroom doors closed on everything we used to be.